Thank you so much for making the time to take the Puppy Training Mistakes quiz. Your quiz result report is being created as we speak and should be hitting your email inbox in about 30 minutes. But in the meantime, let's talk about your results. Hi, I'm Kristen Mitchell, former dog trainer for TV and commercials, founder of the Puppy Path, and creator of this assessment. So, based on the information you shared and the little I know about you and your situation, the puppy training mistake I think you're making is known as cue positioning. Now, here's what that means. What that means is that your puppy is likely to benefit from you having better cue placement. Cues are what you say to tell your dog what you want them to do, like sit or leave it, and how you time them can determine if you are in control of your puppy or if your puppy is making a judgment call, whether they want to listen to you or not. Might sound familiar. So this works in two ways: how and when you say a cue and how you back your cues up. In terms of saying a cue, it's important to say it only once. If your dog ignores you, don't repeat the cue over and over. If you do, you just taught them that it's okay to ignore you the first few times you ask them to do anything. And be careful not to poison the cue by getting annoyed that they aren't listening. Just physically help them do what you ask them to do, and then when they do it, back up your cue with some kind of reward. Backing up your cues with treats is usually the fastest way to make progress, but make sure, and this is important, make sure to phase the treats out over time and replace them with praise and attention. Otherwise, your puppy will only do what you want when you have a treat in your hand. All that being said, while it's important to know that cues are something you need to focus on, it's even more important to understand something that not a whole lot of people know. You need to make sure that your training program includes mental training and has the right balance of physical and mental activity. Mental training helps develop your puppy's brain and keeps them active. And also, studies have shown that mental stimulation is vital to your dog's well-being and behavior. Dogs are very smart, but without a full range of brain-developing training, a puppy is unlikely to be able to behave as well as you would like them to. Not only that, but a puppy whose mind has not been developed can become destructive, depressed, and even start to act out through chewing, excessive barking, and even biting, even if they are getting a lot of physical activity. Thankfully, there are some really easy and fun training techniques you can use to avoid all of these outcomes. Here's what you can do to immediately start developing a brain training program for your puppy. Begin by choosing games and puzzles that develop your puppy's problem solving, teaches them concentration and patience. And then as they learn, increase the difficulty of the game so that they continue to get challenged over time. Now, you may be wondering, how do I incorporate all of this into my puppy training, and how do I do it without going crazy and without it taking over my entire life? I totally get it. Well, there's something I've been using with my puppies recently that will help. There's a new puppy training program that focuses on training your puppy through mental training and games. And as a former dog trainer, it's exactly the method I used to use to get my puppies ready to be on set, but it's laid out in a step-by-step way that everybody can use. The training uses short, fun games that you play with your puppy for just a few minutes a day, and it develops all of their mental capacity. The coolest part is it has 7 modules, and each one gets more and more challenging for your dog. So it's not just for puppies. You can use it all the way through their adulthood. Now, I spoke to the people who created this training, and I was able to get special permission to share it with you here today with 4 free bonuses because you've made the time to take this assessment. The only catch is I don't know how much longer they're going to let me share this offer online. So all you need to do is this. Simply click the button below to get instant access to all of the information about this training program. And then once you've done that, be sure to look through everything you'll get while it's still online and available with all of the free bonuses. And pay close attention to the part where they talk about the target training exercise, which will help you practice your cues. I think it's about halfway down the page. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that for now. Go ahead and do that right now. Simply click the button below and grab your training program.